Hello, my children. Daughter of Inyanga here. Auntie Tavia here. Happy Friday, my darlings. Let me move this back. Happy Friday, my darlings. Hope everybody had a great week. It is not my Friday, but if it is your Friday, woohoo, hey. I hope everybody has a good weekend. It's my sucky work week this week. I was going to actually film a video of me giving messages from spirit, but I didn't have enough spoons, y'all. If you saw my last video, you know what I'm talking about. The deck we're going to be using today is the Keepers of the Light Tarot, Oracle cards. And I just asked one of the Keepers of the Light to step forward and give and deliver messages that we need to hear the most right now. This deck is absolutely stunning, and as I've told you, that's how I choose my tarot decks. If I resonate with the imagery, for me, I know I'll resonate with the messages. So for those of you searching for oracle cards or tarot decks, that's what works for me the most. I don't know how other people choose tarot decks, but that personally has not steered me wrong in the 2 years that I've been doing tarot thus far. So let us see who and which Keeper of the Light came forward today. We have Mary Magdalene. It says, Teacher Awakens. Look how beautiful that card is. I'm feeling a lot of love. Like heart chakra opening. It says, Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. Let us see what Mary Magdalene has to say. So this talks about her. It says, we don't have a full picture of who Mary of Magdala actually was, but we do know from spiritual texts that she was a great visionary and teacher with clairvoyant abilities because she was able to see angels and the soul of her twin flame, Master Jesus, after he passed away. So very unpopular opinion with the patriarchy. Mary Magdalene was Jesus's wife. And like this says, that was his twin flame. And there was a book that I read that she was actually pregnant at the time that Jesus was crucified, and kind of like the Da Vinci Code, like it says, like she fled and she carried on his line of light workers, and she was a spiritual being, like a disciple. It says she also had the ability to shake up crowds of people to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. She now devotes her time supporting us in bringing about the radical changes the earth needs in order to prosper, and to encourage those who feel the need to teach the joys of spirit. Mary is a rebel heart in many ways. She helps those lightworkers who feel restricted by the opinions of others to step up and speak their truth. So that's not even what the message is. But I'd highly... Hang on, they're showing me something on the card. They're showing me her necklace. So they're saying you need to speak your truth because it's at her throat chakra. And you need to bring your 3D self and 5D self into balance. It's not an infinity symbol, but it can be similar to one. And I really identify with her a lot. And doing like Reiki, you can call in gods and goddesses and saints, etc., to come in and assist you. And she has assisted me many times, and I can, every time she does, I know this sounds weird, but this can happen in Reiki, I feel her hands on top of mine when I'm doing it. And it's always just this loving, calm, like very motherly energy of just love and beauty, and like it's the everything's gonna be okay. So that's what she's telling me right now. She's saying everything is gonna be okay. Don't let anything stop you. Like it says, if you have something important to share, you need to share it and follow your inner call. Do not be afraid. And then it says the extended message. It says, you may have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. So if you feel like this message resonates with you, you can call to her. Mary will come to you and she will help you. Like I said, she just has this beautiful, nurturing, like, look at this card. This card is so warm. Like that's how they depict her on this card is how I feel when she visits me. I just feel just this calm, just warmth, just this love. Like it's just reassuring, like everything's going to be okay. She says, your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and a leader, and the world needs you. So you came, Spirit is saying you came here for a reason, and it's time to fulfill your purpose. You may not necessarily know what that is, but you can ask Mary Magdalene to help you awaken that teacher and that leader in order to help others. It says you are being backed by heaven, so step forward and share all that you have learned. That was a beautiful message. I know a lot of times, we doubt ourselves, or, for me, I did not see myself being a teacher in this capacity, in the sense of like sharing things that I've learned from Spirit or messages from Spirit. And it literally was because somebody else suggested this to me. So I'm gonna do this to you right now for y'all. So there's a twin flame couple, and they're called Fire and Water Infinity. I've talked about her before. Kiara, her handle is Lilac Ocean 222. And her divine masculine, when I got a reading from them, one of the ones that said, you, Spirit is trying to use you and utilize you. You should start making videos. I honestly thought that I was going to run out of information within like 2 weeks to share. Girl, 2.5 years later, Spirit is still, bringing through things down through the channel to help teach. And that's another thing that I've learned, that is also my calling, is to help others and like kind of lead people. Not a coach by telling you what it is that you need, more of like a guru or a sensei, in the sense of, okay, I'm gonna give you some breadcrumbs, but you need to figure it out on your own. So if this message resonates with you, maybe it's time to start teaching people. Maybe, or not even necessarily in the capacity that I do it, maybe if somebody asks you for help, feel like you have that confidence to share the information that Spirit is giving to you. Because I personally didn't think anybody was going to want to watch my videos. I didn't think anybody was going to even be interested, or I was going to get a few views. And I always said, as long as I get one view, that means I helped one person. And I've taken this further than I've ever dreamed. So allow that teacher to awaken. You have something important to share as well. Follow that inner knowing, follow your inner compass, and don't let anything stop you, especially fear. Mary, I'm sure, was afraid, but she still spoke out. She still taught. She still helped people. She was still with Jesus, helping, healing people, even though there was persecution. So don't let the persecution of others or people persecuting you stop you from what your inner calling and your inner knowing knows that they need to do. It's time to step up. Light workers, answer the call. It's time to gear up. It's time to roll out. I've said that before and I'll say it again. So I hope this message finds you well. And like I said, she's saying, please call on her. Please, is what she's saying. If you need help, you need assistance, she will be there to help you. So I hope this message finds you well, and the light in me honors and sees the light in you. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and namaste.